Alright everyone, and welcome back to another Peaugh Plays video, and today we're going to be looking at, now this is one of the skinny minis that I showed off in my previous video, this little goblin riding on a wolf with his mount. One of the sets you can get right now at skinnyminis.com, which is went up after their first successful Kickstarter, and today I'm here to help promote their second Kickstarter, which is going live on Kickstarter on September 21st. I think this video may be going up on September 21st. It's obviously a little prior to that as I shoot this. And as it is, I'm shooting this video just a few hours after running my first DM Dungeons & Dragons campaign, or I guess it was Wendy's Feast of Legends, but my first role-playing campaign as a DM this afternoon. And I used these skinny minis in the campaign, and they worked really well. I'm really happy with them. They're easy. They go together very easily. And just you need a new monster, snap it onto a base, and you're good to go. In this case, you know, the goblin also then slots into the wolf. But character-wise, I needed another little monster. Slap a goblin on the base, and there you go. You've got a fully colorized mini, ready to go on the battlefield. And it worked out great. It made my experience a lot easier and a lot more fun as a DM. And I had all the monsters I needed ready to go, or at least representations of them, because obviously there's no Wendy's characters in these. But I had representations for everything. I planned it out, bought the minis I needed, and it was super fantastic. But again, Kickstarter 2 is about to go live, and they were kind enough to send me just a few of the new sets that will be available in the second Kickstarter. I'm going to save these guys for last. Here, I got the stack over here. But, so some of the features you'll see here is a set of Cultists. Again, very nice character art that is on both the front, and it's not just clear and you see through it. It actually has front and backs to all the characters. So you've got some Cultists and some creepy culty things, some Tomb of Hope, some mouths. I think we actually somewhat fought some of these in the campaign I'm playing in. But yeah, some cool little Cultists here. Get these fully on focus here, so you can see all the cool detail on these characters. There's that set of Cultists, and then again all the cool art on the back, the cloaks and such. A set of pirates, another new addition to a thing that I even like. There's a little flying parrot. Put that, like, it will pop him out, like you can see him. He's got like a little plastic raised base, so you can put that, snap that in on its own, or because of the way the slots work on these things, you might be able to slot it in. Actually, maybe not, but anyway, give a pirate a little parrot companion, and he can hover around with any of his friends. But yeah, a parrot, and then 9 other pirate characters. I don't know if this is the multiple sheet. I've just sent the one sheet of the pirates, but again, good diversity in race and gender and class. Well, it's not class, they're all pirates, but yeah, various playable characters. Looks like we got like an orc or a half orc and a tabaxi, and various pirates, and of course the parrot. We'll set him over here. And then we've got Drow, another new race they're adding to the set this time around. Again, we'll see if we can't bring them up a little closer and show off the various characters here. Another nice new set. That'll probably be a $9 set again here. But yeah, they're really nice, and per mini, it's cheaper than buying a whole bunch of minis to paint. If you're good at painting and you enjoy painting, that is a hobby I know many people quite enjoy. You know, they don't offer that luxury, but if you're not great at painting, or you don't have the time to paint a whole army, these things have been fantastic. And then the last set is actually a 2-pack of Artificers. This is sheet 1 and this is sheet 2, but Artificers, again, in various races, in genders, in designs. So you want to play a male dwarf artificer, you got one right there. Female dwarf artificer right there. You know, not quite as customizable as your own mini, your own painted mini or sculpted mini or character art, but very, very rich and vibrant characters. and very easy to use. And like I said, I think they've done a pretty good job of giving a pretty nice selection throughout their assortments that you can get. If not exactly your character, at least get pretty close. And again, they've got very detailed backs as well. So those are all the humanoid scaled player character enemy minions. But they do them in, there are different sizes. There's medium scale ones, larger scale ones. We got a couple of the larger ones here in this campaign. We've got a Phoenix and a Frost Giant. Let me zoom in on those. Also will be available. There's a Dragon Turtle I know in this set. I'm trying to think. They've advertised for some of the other playable races and such that are going to be in it. But those are the previews that we have here to show off today. Let me pop one of these little Artificers off. Let's see. Do I like the Dragonborn? No, let's do this one with a bird. This guy's got his own little bird companion here as an Artificer. So just to show off some of these together. And again, you can see just how quickly, like if I want to play, if I see a character on one of these sheets that I want to use, like I like this Drow looks cool. You just take it, stick it into the base, and there, it's a ready to use mini with cool art. Again, a little skinny from the side, but they do come on standard. Again, different size bases depending on the size of the creature, and these may be swapped, I'm not sure. But like most characters come on the standard 1-inch base that will match most of your other minis, or standard 3D minis. And I can show, let's get one more. Let's get a Cultist. We already got the Parrot out, so there's the Pirate Parrot. Let's get a Cultist on here as well. Do I want a gibbering mouth? No, I like this dude. I like this dude with the skull hat. All right, so there's a Cultist, a Pirate, Parrot, a Drow, Artificer, and the larger ones. And again, how they compare with, they got the same, a little taller in some cases. This is Araprax. That's actually my character that I'm playing in the campaign that I'm playing in with my friends. We're running the Acquisitions Inc. campaign. And that's Araprax, my Dragonborn Paladin, from that campaign. But you can see they fit in. I mean, again, there's a 3D-ness to them, but work nicely in scale with other minis, other 3D miniatures, so you can mix and match on your table. But they've been really fantastic. They were a huge help, again, like I said, in the game that I ran earlier today. So check them out on Kickstarter. It'll be running. There'll be a link to the Kickstarter right down there in the video description. You can go right to it. You can back Skinny Minis. You can check them out if you want to get any of their previous sets, like this little Goblin set with his friends and his wolf mount and all sorts of other character classes. They've got a really nice, for a decent price, you can get a mix of like a bunch of different heroes. Like they have individual classes that you can buy as a set with a good mix, like these Artificers, where you buy the Artificers and you just get a bunch of Artificers in one class. They've got a cheaper mix of like 32 different heroes that has a good mix of classes and characters and races that you can play. So check them out. You can check those out at skinnyminis.com. They also offer the Dungeon in a Box monthly subscription service, which I'm waiting on my first box, so we'll see how that goes. But I do have one of the Wondrous one-shots that I ordered singly from there, and that's a one-shot I'll run for my friends at some point when we just reach a point. We've got several games going right now, but we'll reach a point where it's like, hey, I want to play some D&D, but I don't want to put a whole lot of work into setting everything up and coming up with a storyline. Well, we'll pull out one of the Wondrous one-shots and we'll have an afternoon of D&D without having to, or tabletop gaming, I guess I should say. But we'll do some tabletop role-playing without having to do a whole lot of prep or effort. It's all packaged and ready to go. I currently have the Lich's Tomb Wondrous one-shot, and again, I've subscribed to that. You can do those monthly as well. But check out the Kickstarter, back it. If you're interested in these things, they're a lot of fun. I'm very happy with them, and it's really cool to check out the new ones that they've sent and get a little sneak peek at what's going to be available. I've seen some art of a Kraken, and I really hope that one shows up. I haven't seen that one previewed. They've been hyping the Dragon Turtle, and that one looks cool too. But there's a Kraken I've seen that I haven't seen, and it wasn't in the previous Kickstarter, and I haven't seen show up on the website yet. So fingers crossed that one's cool, because I actually have a way of working that one into a campaign I'm working on. So Anyway, Skinny Minis Kickstarter 2 live on Kickstarter. Go check them out, back them, and enjoy playing with them, because I had a blast using them today in my first campaign, and I'm planning the next session right now, and I'm looking at what I've got and how I can work them into the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Check out Skinny Minis. You can follow them. The parent company is Dungeon in a Box. They're on Twitter, and you can follow them. I think it's just at Dungeon in a Box. But check them out over on Kickstarter, because these are pretty cool little dudes and gals and birds and goblins and orcs.